Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
What's up guys? Here we have some KYB shocks from 1AAuto.com. We're going to show you how to install them on this 2013 Ford F250. Some of the advantages of these shocks are these dust boots. They're going to keep the rocks and debris out of the top of the shock. These shocks are going to be more responsive. You're going to have a smoother ride on the road. You're going to have better control while towing. If you need shocks for your car or truck, check out 1AAuto.com. We're going to raise and support the vehicle. We're going to use a 2-post lift. You can use a jack and jack stands. Your rear shocks are located right here. This one's on the back side of the axle. The one on the passenger side is in the front of the axle. The procedure will be the same for both sides. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to put a screw jack underneath here. That's going to support. It's just going to make it easier to install and remove the shock. The rear axle is not going to fall because we still have the leaf springs holding it, but this will just make it easier to do the procedure. So let's just jack this up a little bit. We're going to loosen this nut up. It's an 18mm socket and a ratchet. And then we'll take a 15mm wrench on this side. Loosen it up. Take that nut off once it's loose. Pull that off. This bolt is pretty loose. If this was still tight, depending on which way you can move the screw jack up or down, will make it easier to come out or more difficult. Pull that out. All right, this is loose. It's just sitting there right now, which is okay. I am going to loosen up the upper shock nut. It looks a little bit rusty, so I'm going to get some rust penetrant. I'll spray a little bit of rust penetrant right there. Let that soak for a little bit. And I'm going to use my 18mm socket and my ratchet. Loosen this up. Now this is on a stud, so you don't have to put a wrench on the other side. It's just taking the nut off right there. Now that it's loose, I'm going to switch to a smaller ratchet with an 18mm socket. Take this nut off. Now I'm going to take, I can use a pry bar or a screwdriver. Take a screwdriver, just pull this shock out here. And then I can pull it off the top. Here's our old shock. Here's our new shock from 1AAuto.com. As you can see, our new one has an upgraded rubber boot, which is good. It won't rot out like the old one, which would cause premature wear of the shock itself. The mounting positions are the same. Get yours at 1AAuto.com and you'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, we're going to install this rear shock. I'm going to line it up top with a stud and slide it on, just like that. All right, we're going to reinstall this nut up here. Ford recommends that you replace this nut, but we're going to reuse ours. We'll just get it started, we'll torque it later. And we're going to take, obviously this isn't lined up, so we're going to lower down the rear differential a little bit, and that's about as far as it'll go. So we'll take a pry bar and get underneath here. Just move this up just a little bit. And get underneath the shock with the pry bar. We're going to compress it. And then we're going to push it forward, get it lined up, take the bolt. Just line this up. Then again, Ford recommends using new hardware for this as well. Install that. Install this nut. We're gonna snug this nut down first with an 18mm socket and a ratchet. Now we're gonna torque this nut with an 18mm socket and a torque wrench. We're gonna torque this to 52 foot-pounds on the upper nut. Now we're gonna snug up the lower nut. All right, now with my 15mm wrench and my 18mm socket and a torque wrench, we're gonna torque this nut to 66 foot-pounds. This shock comes with some new cable ties that are gonna put this boot on. So before we position that, we're gonna get this started. We'll move the boot up. We don't wanna go to the tippity top, but I think right there is pretty good. Tighten this tie down. Get that on. I'll tighten it up. Now the kit comes with 4, so I'm going to put 2 on each side. Take this one, stick this one below the other one. I'll just give you extra grabbing force. Tighten that up pretty tight. I'll take some side cutters, cut off the excess. And we'll do the same for the passenger side.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.